Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. A game that doesn't really feel too much remastered, to be honest with you. Um, since the last time, I have kind of done a little bit. In terms of what I did get some chests and stuff around here. I also finished a fort. So there's actually two forts in Boston. Um, and so what we're actually going to do is we're going to go back to Boston. And I figured that we would do that fort just to kind of give you an idea what they are. Because they're not really something that is I guess you could say two story related. So But I kind of started to clear some of the stuff in the frontier. I didn't do like an awful lot. I kind of like found some missions and things like that that we're going to be able to do eventually. Um, but yeah, so I did this fort here. What the hell? Why is this? Oh, new item. Okay. So yeah, I did this one over here. This fort was liberated. And then there's also this fort over here. I collected all of the uh, papers that I could collect, chests that I could collect besides this one because this chest is in here. So we'll fast travel over to this and we'll go do this fort and kind of clear this out a little bit. A lot of this stuff is usually like, in all honesty, they give it to you and you can do some of it, but a lot of times, like especially for this game, a lot of it's like not meant to be done until you are like fully an assassin, basically. Like for example, I did a lot of the underground. I did a lot of the underground stuff. I have like one more. I have like one more, or no, two more. I have two more fast travel points inside of the underground to find. I know where they are, and I've basically found them. I just can't get to them because I don't have a pistol, because I need to blow up a powder keg, so. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get in here, currently. I'm going to have to look. There's a chest in here as well. And this might be how I get in. Here we are. Oh yeah, here we go. And the chest is down here. Nice. Yeah, so in here, I've noticed that you get like a lot of money. And I have a good amount of it so far. You're sitting at like 21,000 currently. I did actually buy more of the maps. Okay, we need to find the captain. Where's this guy here? Oh, the captain's up there. There he is. So we gotta ignite this. Now you can't actually ignite it just by shooting that barrel that's right there. Kaboom! Get fucked, loser. So when you actually lower the flag, it just kind of like has all the soldiers removed. See, this is pretty much what happens. So yeah, like you get lower tax for trading, stuff like that. The thing about this too is that you can clearly tell. Ow. You can clearly tell that you're supposed to do it later because like the whole idea of the story is not, they don't have like the Patriot stuff yet going on, so it's kind of how you know. Technically, you're supposed to like do most of this stuff once you become a full assassin. They just kind of start introducing you to it early on because we're still, you know, like teenager Connor. I hear something.
A new bylaw will enforce annual roof inspections by qualified craftsmen throughout the city.
What's another almanac page?
Between the city and Point South, including Philadelphia, Williamsburg.
Go. I mean, I have all the almanac pages, but I don't understand why they're not showing up. Like, I don't understand why having the map, they're not all appearing on the map. Anyway, off to the store. I don't know what the hell they have in here that's new.
Mein Herr would like...
Small weapons. I mean, that was already there, so... I mean, it's like the same. Maybe we'll try that out a little bit. I can't buy any more of these. So again, I need to be like full assassin to get any of these. Yeah, firearms, can't get firearms currently. Consumables, I do need a couple of arrows. From what I've used. You need a couple of snares from what I've used. Bait. Yeah, there's just still that. Yeah, outfits are still locked. Maps, let's see here. Oh yeah, the feathers page map. Oh, I bought the trinket map. That's why. Okay, well, let's buy that. Feathers. I'll buy that. Just get these maps out of the way, shall I? I can afford to buy them all, so why the fuck not? We haven't been to New York, so we can't get those. Okay, then. Sell. Yeah, I have all these currently, but I'm keeping all of this because I want to, if I need to use them for objectives, so that's why I'm keeping those. Alright, so there's only like a couple of pages left that I still haven't gotten. There's that one, and there's that one. So, if you go down to the logbook, you can actually see, like what you've collected. So, almanacs for Boston, you can see that I've collected 3 of 4 for 1733 and 1737. Shows you feathers as well. So, like, in the areas, what you have. Again, I'll get all of these pretty much off camera. Some of the chests, so that's the thing with the chests, is some of the chests aren't available until later. So that's why, for example, I only have like 5 out of the 14 because they're not available until later. Same thing with chests in here. I think there's maps for those, but I don't get them till later. And then there's the New York stuff as well. Oh, trinkets for the homestead. And then, yeah, the trinkets for the frontier and New York. Okay, so now let's travel back to the homestead. So we'll travel back to the homestead. Again, the frontier, I'm doing a lot of that outside. There are some, like, side missions that are in the frontier that we'll do.
These are myth, but I have them. Captain Kidd had a secret, to be sure. Just get me a ship and a crew, and we'll find out what it was in Belvedere. I met him once, that captain. He was 7 feet tall if he was an inch, I tell ya.
So yeah, here's one of the trinkets. There's a homestead mission here that I kind of want to do. I thought I tried to do that last time, but okay, so let me fast travel over to here specifically. Because improving the homestead is really kind of like, I would say is probably one of the things that you should do early on, is improving the homestead as much as you can. Making the homestead better is just the best way to ensure that as you go through this game, you have like materials and shit like that.
Let's see if our man can fly.
is going on around here?
Okay, completing the homestead mission.
Please help me! Someone pull me up!
There we go, get rid of you.
Someone pull me up!
There we are. Why is he so quiet? Why, like...
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I think so. Didn't do much to me aside from a good scare. Blackguards.
What did they want with you?
My purse, which was meager, and they decided to punish me for their trouble. Silly, really. My tools and equipment were worth a king's share to the right man. In any case, I had best get on my way. It's a long walk to the nearest inn. I thank you again for your kindness.
Have you no home?
Oh, well, I was a proud resident of Boston until recently, but I'm not a supporter of His Majesty, and, well, I was forced out of my woodshop and home by loyalists.
There are plenty around here who could use the services of a skilled craftsman, if you were looking for somewhere to settle.
Is that right? I may look into that.
There we go. So yeah, Lance can craft level 1 goods. Hooray! House party! Alright, so now we have him. We have Lance's wood shop, we have Tyrion Godfrey's lumber mill, we have the manor, and then this is where this mission is. Let me see here. These guys here. Can't access them. I mean, it is like winter time, so. Alright, so. Might as well see if I can, like, get over to this trinket and then, like, make our way up to the shore. Might have to swim. Because, again, I also don't have a horse, so. Can't really get around too easily right now. Yeah, there's some, like, lighting bugs, as you can see. Some, like, graphical glitches and stuff. Yeah, this game doesn't really feel too remastered, in my opinion. Just, like, swim over this way. Alright, so here's this trinket. Alright. Now we'll swim over to this trinket. There's the old shipwreck. We're gonna be turning that around at some point. I think that is after Connor's like fully grown. Seriously? Can't grab onto any of this? Okay, I'll grab this one. Oh boy, I hear wolves. Great. And now you're dead. And I was killing like bobcats and shit. When I was playing after the last part, I killed a bear as well with the hidden blade. This is like when you play this yourself, you'll notice that the things that you get the most are wolf pelts, because that's what you typically see in the wilderness the most is wolves. Wolves and bobcats, those are what like will get you the most. And then there's of course bears.
But I have them. Just get me a ship and a crew, and we'll find out what it was.
Training begins.
Go away!
Robert Faulkner.
Said go away, boy! Do you not speak the King's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
This guy's like our Gibbs.
Restore? Pardon my manners. She's still the fastest in the Atlantic.
He'll be with us on the
she needs
Aquila,
some attention.
which is
Minor
the ship
things
here.
Mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. I'll raise a crew.
All right. Reach Achilles. I don't know why they have you like reach Achilles when you should just like, in all honesty, they should just like have you just go back to the manor via cutscene. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't have done that, but, you know. Listen, I gotta hunt stuff, alright? I'll need it for the future. Just know that their sacrifice is for the good of the future of Connor's character.
There you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's dealings.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
I'll show you how it all works. So yeah, stockpile allows you to purchase items for homesteaders and displays the items you currently own. Stockpile. Godfrey and Terry, the lumberjacks, have oak lumber available for purchase. You can purchase the lumber. I have enough money to purchase all three. So yeah, I have 3 in stockpile. 3 out of 10 in stockpile can be used for crafting or traded convoys. Restocking soon. So you go to the trading menu. Land convoy. The oak logs can be sold to merchants through convoys. So I can trade all 3 of the lumber. Each merchant location has its advantages and disadvantages regarding time, risk, tax, and value of the product. Choose wisely. Alright, so travel time is 12, risk is 35%, tax is 0, so profit of 93. Again, you don't, it's not like a lot of money at first, but congratulations, first convoy. It'll get better over time, especially, again, the idea is to upgrade this homestead early on, because money. There's all kinds of things that kind of come together to ensure that you have the best experience.
Time passed quickly.
6
after
months
that.
later.
My
There's
days
the
of
Aquila.
life study, training, and work.
All built up again.
What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my
Passive
people would
rate
remain
available items.
untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon. That to approach them now would seem
I have the
kill.
horse now as well.
All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time, I mastered them as well. Days became months. Months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
Let me go in here real quick. So you can actually play games here as well. Okay, let me see here. Now an artisan has settled in the homestead. You go to the crafting menu. So craft the barrels recipe. I can have that craft. Plans to craft 2 barrels from oak lumber. Resources can be sold on convoys or used. Other yada yada. Recipes can be collected throughout the world. Each time you find a recipe, you'll add it to the recipe viewer. So yeah. So yeah, we're still waiting on that. All right. So yeah, you have. Let's see. There's resources. So you have charcoal. Purchase one of these. Oak bark. And I can purchase the lumber here as well. So we also have bear claws, bear grease. So I can trade this. I can trade these things as well. So these are all the things that I can trade that I have currently. Of course, it's like rabbit foot, raccoon pelt, rye, venison, wolf fangs, wolf pelt, hare pelt, hare meat, golden rings, foxtail, fox pelt, elk meat, elk antlers, deer tail, deer pelt, deer marrow, deer heart, cougar pelt, cougar fangs, castorium, bobcat pelt, bobcat claws, beaver teeth, beaver pelt. That looks like a tusk. Bear pelt, bear grease, and bear claws. So yeah. And then trading, you have inventions. So you need certain things for this as well, and you also need certain like artisans. Again, that's why it's good to start getting this stuff early on. Special items like the hanger sword. I need walnut lumber and copper ore. Land and convoy capacity upgrades. These are really kind of what you want to get first. You want to get these. I think we'll actually do the land convoy. Here we go. Materials. Alcohol. Clothing. Food. Medications. Metalwork. Miscellaneous. Beaver tooth knife. War supplies. And then woodworks. So yeah, get those over time, and then be able to trade a lot of those later on. I'll probably do a lot of that stuff outside of the videos. Alright, there we go. So, now we can talk to Faulkner. The hard way. Zelda Martha's Vineyard to equip the Aquila with cannon. Officers must also be hired to command the new guns. Do you want to start this naval mission?
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. All in the mainsail! Get
All
off the
this
rigging!
ship stuff was so
Hand
basic
over fist. Come on, men! Let's
at the
get her out
time.
where she needs to be.
We never really thought that we would get like a full blown, like what Black Flag gave us. Because like Black Flag, I mean, in reality, when you play Rogue and Black Flag, it all is kind of the same as playing this, just more expanded upon.
Come on, lad. No time like the present.
1773.
Take the helm. Double time, boy. It's time you learned.
All right.
Come on. She won't bite.
Time to sail.
You're connected to her now. Listen and feel.
Half sail!
Oh yeah, here we go.
Ah! Your killer flies again. Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage.
So the thing, if you've never played this, or you've never played like Black Flag or Rogue, for example, the thing to know about sailing is that it's an art, and you get used to it real quick. It's not too difficult to master, and once you master it, it becomes so much fun. Alright, there we go. Wind has died down.
Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hole. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
So yeah, I mean, there is like combat and stuff in this, but it's the whole sailing mechanic is kind of, it's kind of secondary. This whole ship stuff is very secondary compared to the full game. But when you play like Black Flag and Rogue, for example, they are
to keep you right of way.
They are so much. It's so much of the full game is really kind of based around sailing, whereas, you know, you see so much land stuff in this, and that's really kind of the full game. But in Black Flag, you spend more time sailing than you do spend on land. Especially when there's like boss ships and stuff to take on. There is ship customization in this. There's also, but in the later games, it's a lot more expanded upon as well. Whoa! Yeah, you just gotta pay attention to the wind. Pay attention to what you're doing.
We're close. No sail. Bring her to full stop. No Drop anchor. We'll go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers.
Those boats are about ready to collide with each other. See? Easy. Then again, I did spend so much time sailing.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy.
It comes back to me like muscle memory.
As I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
Nah, between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
We'll be seeing you later, Biddle. There's our guns. A full length of cannons.
What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Oh, we will. We will add more.
Bring her in to half sail. Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring her round broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Alright, hold and release to fire the cannon. Yeah.
Well done, boy. Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible. Try it again, boy. Come about and get all your muzzles on target.
Some old powder in there!
Good. Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
There we are.
Never gets old.
Not bad for a spot, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
Alright, well. Oh yeah, we'll be starting some fights. Oh man, I'll tell you. If the remake of Black Flag is to be believed, and hopefully it's gonna actually be, you know... Uh-oh!
Why is he shooting at us? Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick. What do we do? Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard!
Use the swivels on him, Captain!
Hey! Get fucked!
English frigate! I'll be big twaddled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
Alright, now we're gonna have to brace. Woo-hoo-hoo! Give me those full sails, baby. I don't know if they fired at me, but I braced just in case. Oh, looks like to me like they're running. Oh. There we go.
Carry on, sailor. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy?
Yeah, we took out 4 fucking ships.
Now we best be getting back, or the old man will have my guts for garters.
And that is how it's done. Man, I'm telling you, I cannot wait to play Black Flag 2. That's going to be so good. And of course, like, after we're done with everything for Assassin's Creed 3, that's exactly where we're headed, so. But, man, Black Flag ship stuff is so good. And especially, like, there's, like, these legendary ships that you face as well. Like, big, massive, badass ships. You learn, like, you do ramming and stuff, and
You get what
yeah,
I need, and I'll give them to you.
it's phenomenal.
Simple. You got a ship. Could find them all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
3 weeks, and not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? put them on.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Oh boy, here we go. The day the Templars cried. Oh yeah, here we go. The full kit and caboodle.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed.
It's a tiny drone.
This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera?
Oh, that fidget spinner's flying away from me.
Running diagnostics.
It looks like shit.
Perfect. I've got a nice strong signal.
I would not call that a strong signal.
Woo!
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
All right. Okay, up we go.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
True, true.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Oh, almost had that misstep we were just talking about.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Alright, well, here we are.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building. Now! Open your chute, now!
Aim for the helipad. Look how my legs are. They're just like... I'll be taking this little cube.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond.
Oh boy.
Not exactly what I expected. But I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look. I'm not supposed to kill you. But the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you've got to the counter.
So that's Daniel Cross. He's like the kind of like the Templar equivalent of me, really. He's like he's a Templar special agent.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin.
Yeah.
The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Okay, well...
When we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor, and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Oh, there you go. Go back up to this room. Here she is.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate fields to protect us in times of strife.
The guns, their laser pistols.
Small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
I mean, if I was him, I'd be thinking like, well, what chance do I have?
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
So let's open that up over there.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer and thought that it might be us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. we would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world.
Again, I'd be thinking, well, what chance do I have of saving the world if you guys couldn't do it? You had more advanced technology than me.
This was strange and dangerous. What we tried next was worse.
She's like, but I won't tell you that in this part. You'll have to see that for yourself when you get further in. It's dark in here.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way.
Oh.
But forward. We could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come.
And that's why they're able to communicate with us.
Work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Oh, look at her pacing back and forth over there. Let me see here. The question is, how do we get over there? This seemingly goes back. This goes down here. Ah. Here we are. Yeah, so see, we don't have another one of the squares yet, so we'll have to come back to this. That's why you need multiple of them, and we'll get them in time. I just figured I'd go as far as I could. So there we go. Emails, patch notes, database. All right, back in the Animus.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Connor! Spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
A Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale? This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
He's got a point. All right. Well, now homestead mission here. Naval missions as well. Encyclopedia of the Common Man.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
All right. How the fuck do I get downstairs? Where's the damn door? I want to go down to look at their costumes and stuff. They're down there. Is that anything? Oh well. Oh yeah. To analyze inhabitants, add information on them to the encyclopedia. Okay, so we have that. We have a homestead mission over here as well. Oh, we have a gun now. Yeah, we have the we have Xiao Jun. Of course, we saw her in the end of Revelations, and she was in the Assassin's Creed China side-scrolling game as well. No rope darts. A flintlock pistol, but nothing for it.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Silent Hunter.
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot.
You be able to make it to the house?
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Oh, I see some people down there. There we go. What the hell is this guy doing? Bye.
William Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make a good haul up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to...
Nighty night. What?
Hey! Where are you, fellas?
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from?
No. Spare me.
Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Well, how does he know what happened? He was looking for him. He doesn't know what happened. He didn't find any of the bodies. So how the hell would he know? Alright, well. Check in.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Now we have Miriam, the huntress. Deals in the animal goods. Okay.
See anything?
Hello. She's just hanging out. What is that there? Oh. Okay. Well, let's go over Peg Leg mission. I think we'll save that for now. Because again, I don't necessarily... Let me look at the DNA here. So in terms of, like, side missions, we have the clubs. Boston Liberation missions, New York Liberation missions, Discovery. Axe, chest, feathers, peg legs. Discovery peg legs. I think these are the peg leg missions, these ones. Forts. The underground. So yeah, I'm doing the South Underground for Boston. I have 2 more. Citizen missions. Courier missions. Delivery requests. Naval missions. Privateer contracts. And mysteries. Retrieve Achilles' long lost parcel. So let me see here. Farmers level 1 abused. Miriam. Okay, let me see here. Again, I'd like to be able to go down in the basement. Because I need blacksmith and stuff. Purchase catnip. Snake root. Beaver pelt. Hair meat. Hair pelt. Another land convoy, twin holsters. I need rosewood lumber. Rosewood lumber. I need Taylor level 2. Might as well get that. Yeah, I can craft these as well, but again, I don't have any of the people. We're gonna hold off for now because we don't really have what we need to be able to do anything else currently. To unlock more of the homestead missions. Ah, here we go. Ta-da! So here's our weapon stuff. So we have like the stone stuff in there, some rifles. This is where our weapons will go. Targets, as usual. And we have the outfits. So we have Alexios, Aguilar, Bayek, Shay Cormac, Ezio, Jacob Fry, Edward Kenway, and Arno Dorian. We'll be able to wear all these as well. So we'll probably cycle through these. Although I'm sure it'll look rather silly. I haven't seen all these on him. Well, that looks okay. I have a feeling the one that's going to look like the most awkward is going to be Alexios. I feel like this one's going to be the one that looks the most ridiculous. Yeah, it kind of does, actually. Shay's should look pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Can I, like, can I unequip these outfits? Because, like, the regular outfit isn't... See all outfits. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Assassin, Ezio, Altair. Achieve full sync on all the main story missions. Prisoner outfit. Achilles' original outfit. Complete all the homestead missions. Captain Kidd outfit. Captain the Aquila. And we have all these. Complete sequence 6. Complete sequence 6. Collect all the feathers. Sequence 6. So yeah. And then the Altair one will go here, I believe. Okay, so the idea is to go back to Boston. And the frontier, there's also stuff in the frontier. Let's let's go down here to the Aquila. I want to see. I can't remember if you like do the upgrade stuff down here for this. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay, so the wooden hull reinforcements, extra cannon, heat shot, grape shot, improved rudder, piercing round, and the naval ram. All right, we'll go ahead and increase the cannons. And then when we do these naval missions, they go by like difficulty. So like there's, you see like the risk, these. The chase. Sinking a secret. We'll do the chase, why not? Investigate disturbance off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, now we're in the full like thick of it. Now we can just go out and do anything we want.
Oh yeah,
here's
our
captain.
I don't much like that sky.
Even a pretty sunrise is a bad omen to you, Mr. Faulkner. Where are these raiders?
By guess and by God, an easterly course toward the coast. Miss Mandy reports of some British boats gathering somewhere in these rocks, threatening the vineyard.
Oh, that one?
Nails ahoy! To quarters! British gunboats after one of the vineyard ships, Captain. We must protect her.
Let him go.
Draw their fire, Captain. We need to keep the gunboat covered until she reaches the vineyard pier.
There we go. Full sail right behind you.
We need to protect the civilian ship.
There we are. Let's stop for a sec. Gonna hit those rocks.
She can't take us. We need to protect the civilian ship.
Oh, you guys are fucking done. Oh, yeah. I didn't limit the damage on the ship, but... I missed that. Ah, damn it.
We need to protect the civilian ship.
I'm gonna hit him. Oh, right through him.
Mines, Captain! Mines, Captain! Destroy them or use them to our advantage. Either way, avoid the blasted things.
To our advantage, how?
Shoot the blooming things with our swivels when our target...
One cannonball, huh? Get a little too close to the rocks. Go ahead and blow all those up. There we are. Up and out. They're right behind us.
She should be safe now, but it's a hot chase. Get after them and end the threat on the vineyard. They veered north. Not there, but an abandoned fort.
Well, then where do you think we're going? Chase them down. Nice.
Fort! Fort!
I guess it's not abandoned.
That lobcock shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Time and time waits for no man. Take out your towers. Locatus with you at the helm, sir! Locatus with you at the helm, sir!
Oh. There we go.
Locatus with you at the helm, sir! Come on, boys, aboard the star!
God damn it. I was trying to stop so I didn't run into the path, but it didn't work out very well for me.
That fort won't be troubling anybody no more. Bloody English have gone too far this time.
That is the problem. What reason would the English have to threaten Martha's Vineyard? It has no strategic value and its people remain peaceful. I fear an influence of a different kind saw to this.
Templars.
But what they intend, I do not know.
Your orders?
I need time to piece things together. We set a course for home.
Aye, aye.
Alright, let me see here. Ghost War. Let's just start close. Locate the Dartmoor and to destroy its secrets. Boggy one. Prevent the patrols from raising the alarm.
We need more speed. Captain!
As if they needed to raise the alarm from all the cannon fire. Yeah, I see these guys.
Look out!
Oh yeah, all 3 in 1. Let's go. Oh, I see the ship out there. See the sails.
On the starboard side, Captain!
We are. Be careful of this wind. Gotta bring ourselves around this rock. There we go. There we are. Oh shit. Oh, I hit a rock. God damn it. Fuck. Well, now it's absolutely gonna fucking escape because I hit a rock. Probably gonna have to... It's probably gonna make me restart this. They're way too far at this point. Alright, here we go. Oh. You guys want some as well? A little too far off. Alright, you're pissing me off. Kill them. Thank you. Whoa, shit.
Damage report, officer.
There we go. Hey. All right. Well, that's that. All right. Well, I think we'll call it there for this part. When we come back next time, we'll continue doing like main missions and stuff like that. I'll probably go around. I'll continue going around getting more of the frontier stuff done. I'm gonna go get like the trinkets here. I'm gonna get the rest of these, and then I'll probably go to the frontier and continue doing more of that stuff. Yeah. So I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.